What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the previous episode, we finally found Tamara, the Baron's daughter, and went and talked to her, and she wants nothing to do with him. She is in Oxenfurt and is playing around with the Church of the Eternal Fire, which we had kind of found through like the clues we had found in her room that she was interested in all of that. So that, and then we also got more of the story from the Baron about Ciri, about how after she was healed up a little bit, she got a boar and then raced them and did all this stuff to like show some camaraderie. And as they were finishing up their race, they met some type of monster, and then he cut the story off and said, "Find my wife and I'll tell you more." So now we're kind of working on finding his wife, but we're not going to do that for a little bit because Geralt doesn't care. Geralt just cares about playing Gwent and collecting Gwent cards. At least me, as Geralt, only cares about that. So what we're going to do this episode is we're going to go to Oxenfurt, and we're going to kind of get all the quests that are there, like read the bulletin board, all that, see if we can walk around and find people. And we're going to go walk around the city and try to find and play everybody in Gwent. So, and then from there we have a couple Witcher contracts that we might try to do, but other than that, we're just going to go kind of explore around Oxenfurt for now. That's going to be kind of our little goal for today's episode. So, because we do have this Gwent playing Innkeep's one, so Steppen, so we can actually get a pretty good card from that. I don't know what it is, but the quest ones are usually pretty good cards. And then there's also, you can show here, I guess. You can come here, you can talk to a barber. If you have the DLC like content.
Greetings, master. What can I do for you? Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
And you can do a bunch of different stuff. So you can do hair and beard. So I'd like a new haircut. You can do shaved except for a ponytail, long and loose, loose not too long, shaved on the sides, short on top, and a ponytail, and then elven rebel cut. So you can also get your beard, clean shaven, full beard, trim short, bushy goatee, and a short mustache. Mutton chops want a mustache and a soul patch. So, but I just like Geralt. I like my Geralt to look like this. So, but just kind of wanted to show off those options. It's not just in Oxenfurt. There's also haircut people in Novigrad, and I believe in like Skellige, and actually a bunch of different places. Excuse me, but we don't really. Why is it telling me to go this way? No, we want to go talk to Steppen first. We are going to do that first. Wealthy town folk, and try to win this card. I believe there's a door over here somewhere that lets us in. There we go, right over here. You can read the sign. It is the Alchemy, is his bar, I guess, or his inn/bar. But we can go back here. I think he also has cards. And let's talk to Steppen.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, alright? What's your poison?
Alright, what do you have on offer?
Mind if I have a look?
Just want to see if he has any cards for us, and he does. So you got Dwarven Skirmisher, Mahakaman Defender, Veerhead Brigade Veteran, and a Commander's Horn. So we get all those cards taken care of. Then there's anything if we want to see if we want to sell anything to him. We will sell our raw meat. Oh, he's only giving us one. Hell no, we're not going to say that. Most people give us two. And he gives two for this. He is not a good fucking innkeeper, bro. He doesn't give us shit. We can sell our hides and stuff, just get rid of some weight. I don't really care if he gives us a little less money for hides. That just doesn't bother me, nor do I really care about it. So, get some of our weight back. Like a net, broken oars and shit. I don't care about that. Some flowers, just a bunch of junk that we don't care about. Yeah, you can sell some rotting flesh. Come on, let's go back. Oh, and the ladders. Oh wow, he actually gave us a decent amount of money for ladders. That's weird. Pig hide, deer hide, smoking pipe, ashes, a mug. You can use a ladle. You can use that in your kitchen, buddy. Get this broken rake. Some seashells, the rotting flesh. Don't know what you're gonna do with that. And you can take this candelabrum. So there you go. We went down a couple weight too. I think we're at like 40 something. Now we're at 31, or maybe we're at like 37. So we went down like 6 pounds or something like that, maybe a little more. So it's always good to sell your random shit off, especially like the rope ladders and stuff, I think. But anyway, what we're actually here for is for the Gwent shipping. That's what we want.
You play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, I might.
Alright, let's play.
I'll play on your terms.
Alright, I don't think we have anything we want to add. No. We have some commander's horns that we could add, but I don't really care about those cards. I didn't see what deck he plays. I think it's a Scoia'tael because that's what he gave us. Nope, Nilfgaard. Leader's ability cancels my ability. Ooh. We got Roche though, so that's helpful. Let's try to get rid of this guy. And Vess. There we go, we got our spies. Cool. So that's what his leader ability does, is just cancels our leader ability. So I guess we gotta be more careful now, right? Yep. But that's not a bad leader ability. So we'll just play our spies. Get our extra cards back. Get a decoy, I like that. Because he's gonna, use a decoy. And we're playing Gwent for real here now, guys. Get some more spies, perfect. He has another decoy. Okay. Let's put Kira Metz out there. Penetrable fog, yeah, you use those right away. Put Zoltan out there. Use a biting frost. Okay. Cool. We'll put one of these out here. We still have a 1-card lead on you, and you have to keep playing. And you can use all of your stuff, and you still have to use cards to beat us, so we'll take this pass. Except he's going to use his spies now, I think. Yep. Dang. He played us out to get all his cards back. And all of his spies. But he put the whole field on. Yeah, he fucked this up. He had so many cards. So he used all of his spies just for us to still have a... Oh, he has Yennefer of Vengerberg. Alright, well, we're going to use Vernon Roche because we have to win this one. We want to get there as quick as possible. Perfect. Alright, we have all of our extras. We're just going to use the catapult and take the round. So we go. If he didn't have all those weathers, he was actually in a very good spot there. So let's just use Sheldon Skaggs. Get his 10 back, which again, that's still pretty good. Let's just use Crinfried. Yeah, he was in a good spot with all those spies that he had, the ones that he had taken. Like, he got all of his spies. I think we just win. Now, you guys, as you guys know, I like to bury the opponent and make them feel bad. But he had so many spies, and I should have waited out for the decoy. But with him having all the weathers, it actually worked out well. I thought I had made a mistake, so that's why you can see that I was kind of confused. But with all the weathers, he had to play so many cards, even with his spies, to catch up to what the amount of cards I had. So it actually ended up working out. But we now win round 2, or round 3, excuse me, and we win the game. So he had us if he didn't put all those weather cards out. So
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
we talked to him, and now we get a new item, Yennefer of Vengerberg. Hell yeah. So we get a new card for her, and we get 25 XP. I forgot because this is the quest ones. So this is perfect. Yennefer is another one of the special cards. She can go in anything. I do like this new card. Like, so her and Zoltan have new things. I don't know if I want to keep it though. I might go back and turn that setting off for having the like cool new card like logo things. But with Yennefer, I think we can take out Sheldon or Sabrina. So let's take out Sheldon, yeah. So we have still the same amount of chance to get our stuff. But Yennefer is only a 7 power, but she has the medic ability. So now we have 2 medics, so we can get people back from our discard pile if we get both of them. So that is good for us. You want to keep your deck as low as you can, so you can get your spies and such all the time. So there we go. And let's go over here. Now we got the board that we can read. So let's go ahead and do that. If we can actually walk for a second. All right. So beware of trolls. Caution, a troll has been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected this is some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. It is recommended that this area be avoided until the proper branch of His Majesty's services can take care of the problem. In the event of an encounter with a troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. There exists a chance that the beast will then not attack, for it will mistake the potential victim thus situated for a rock. So Bartholomew, captain of the garrison. So, okay. So that's something for us. Contract monster in Oxenfurt. By orders of our most magnanimous ruler, King Radovid V, any iterant monster slayer reading this notice is obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking and slaying this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect, the city within whose territory lies the oldest academies of learning, namely Oxenfurt. The swordsman who puts an end to its criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity, commander of Oxenfurt City Regiment. Cool. Another contract beast in the Oxenfurt Forest. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice, for the call contained within will be of great interest to you. Hans of Sidaris, soldier of fortune and veteran of many years, hereby makes known the following: being greatly concerned about the fate of the local peasantry, which suffers horribly from the attacks of some monster nesting in the forest near Oxenfurt, I decided to grant a purse of Novigrad crowns to the man who slays this beast. Yet may it be known that any man who comes to me without a trophy shall receive no gold, but instead shall be tossed out on his arse so hard that he shan't shit again until the end of his days. Hans of Sidaris, world famous soldier of fortune, veteran of numerous wars, honored member of the Order of the Lily. Handbooks for sale. Following medical books of interest to students and scholars alike are available for purchase. Corpus Physicum, like new, save for a few juvenile illustrations on the title page. Omni Bonum, corners bent, ink smeared, missing last chapter. Kaze et Cure, good condition, though the engravings have been drawn upon and annotated with some less than scholarly scribblings. Price flexible, will accept payment in crowns or demi-johns of wine. I don't know what that is, Stefan. And then Gwent, play around with Steppen, beat everyone you've ever played in Gwent, consider yourself a prime player ready to face the best, and try your hand against Steppen, a man so good it seems the car has played himself. To learn more, come to Oxford Academy Inn. Oh, from Steppen himself, talking good about himself, but we already beat you, so we don't need that. And then careful, there's a swindler about. Attention, countrymen, don't get taken in by platitudes and false prophecies dealt in by a so-called soothsayer dwelling in Ben Kelham. This man calls himself a sage, but knows as much about divining the future as any toothless village hag, and all he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Don't let him cheat you, it'll only encourage him. Felipe Connellia, 5th year student in the Faculty of Medicine, Herbology at Oxenfurt. Like I said, I know those don't always matter. To you. But the quest ones are cool. So we got the letter of slave conduct in the name of Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania, the bearer of this present document, is entitled to the right of unfettered passage across all the blockades on the Pontar River. Cool. But now we can just get these, so all the quests will pop up for us. So truth is in the stars. Okay. What else do we have? The volunteer. Hey, why are you running into me, bro? Everybody likes to run into people in this game. Contract, the Oxenfurt drunk. Contract, the creature from the Oxenfurt forest. Alright, and that's all we have. So, we go to our quest now, see if any of those are playing in keeps, obviously. Where was the other one? The volunteer is level 13, it says. Merry Widow contracts, so mysterious tracks. No, so where are these extra contracts? Oxenfurt drunk is 26, and the creature from the Oxenfurt forest is 35. So we are rather low for those. So we won't be doing those ones. We are going to come over here as a merchant.
Of everything from apples to salad.
Paper, please, and a bottle of ink.
Oh, I'm out of paper. Requisitioned by the army to support the war effort.
Paper? For the war effort?
You know, all those announcements, ordinances, and decrees must appear on something.
All right, well, he doesn't have
What
paper.
can I do you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
Paper. I need paper.
Let me see. Might pick something.
Let's see if he has any cards for us. No, he doesn't. Oh, we have some paint. We will need that later. As you can see, it's a quest item. We could just get it now to save some time later. Yeah, so you will need this for a quest. I will note where we got it when we go there and actually do the quest, but we'll pick it up now. Oh, I forgot to sell some worthless things. We can sell this inkwell, this lead that weighed 1.2 pounds, and this wolf hide, which is like 1/3 of a pound. So there we go. Get some more of our stuff back, some more weight capacity back. But anyway, he has no cards. What I'm hoping, he has no cards to buy. So what I'm hoping for is to play a round of cards. So let's go ahead and do that. We didn't get to set the amount with
I
Steppen.
need to wait till tomorrow.
So now we have Yennefer in our Northern Realms deck. So now we have 2 special cards. I feel like once you have special cards, you almost always at least get 1. So we get Yennefer this time, two, which is pretty cool. We'll put Sabrina back. Damn. Put Siegfried. Damn, we didn't get any of our spies. What does he have? Impenetrable fog. Okay. Well, let's play Kier Metz then. See if we can bait him to use it in the first one. Play her as well. He's got Zoltan. Play Death Mold. He uses Taller. Perfect. Thank you, my boy. And now we can take the decoy. Oh, he played it from his deck, I think. Yeah, he did. Well, good thing it'll be useless for you next round. So we'll play a spy for you. Get those extra. Cool, we get another spy. He's got the poor fucking infantry. We'll play another spy. The Danian foot soldier. We've got a pretty good lead, so I think we've got some cards that we can play next round to do well for us. Let's just pass. We're a 3-card lead. He can take round 1. And his leader card with the Impenetrable Fog now is kind of worthless. Unless he used it, but usually it pops up in... Okay, he has the Northern Realm, so he gets the 1 card. Well, we'll play this. And we'll win this round, and we'll go into the next round with a still 1-card lead when we draw something. Perfect. We couldn't be situated much better. So let's take out our Trebuchet right off the bat. Because then if he uses like a Scorch... Ah, he's going to use Taller, which gets him 2 cards. Well, there we go. So that's going to nullify Crinfried too, but if he uses his Crinfrieds, he'll nullify himself a bit too, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, he's got Torrential Rain, but we have our weather card, so you go ahead and do that. We'll use our Blue Stripes Commando. He's got Vess. I don't like that we're playing first, though, so we're always on the back step for this, unfortunately. I don't think he has a Scorch card. I feel like he might have probably would have played it by now. But I guess we'll see. This will be when it would be good for him to play it. Let's get Crinfried. Alright, let's get Yennefer. And what do we want to take out? Well, because he can just play the ranged one, so I think we take 1 less and use Vess. Because if he doesn't use it now... Okay, he passed, so he must have been using... I thought it would like pop up and say that he used his leader card. But whatever, we ended up winning. I was a little wary there though. I wasn't a huge fan of how that game was going because I thought he still had the impenetrable Bog to use. Get our 20 crowns. And what card are you going to give us? A Kran. So that is a monster deck card, unfortunately. So stuff that we don't use. There we go. Add +1 to all in the row, and it's 8. So again, the monster deck is probably the second. It might be the best, depending on like what you can draw. But I'm not a huge fan of it. So we can use this and get our enhanced items back. Not that we're fighting anything right now. But we just want to take a nice little trip around, see if we see anybody that we can play. In some cards, we already read the entire bulletin board. We got a new marker for Oxenfurt Harbor, so that's nice. Is this the same? I think this is Steppen. So I think we... Oh, yep, there's an armorer over here, though, so that's what we want to do. We want to go get this armorer. What's up, dude?
Greetings. My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in it. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye, what else would it be?
Alright, let's see what he's got for us, see if he's got any cards that we can buy. He does not. He does have a Novigrad longsword, though, which is 24 more than what we have. But we have the Igni sign and the chance to cause burning. I think we'll keep that. 24 is a lot, but I think we already went down like 18. So crafting, he could do all these different things. We don't really have anything that we want yet. So I think what we will do is, oh, we don't have any items to repair. Okay. And we can take these things off, but we don't want to remove the upgrades. We don't really want to dismantle anything as of right now. So I think we are good to go. And let's play some Gwent. Let's bet him our customary 10 crowns.
Gwent wouldn't be bad.
And no, we are not using the monster deck. Cool. Let's go here, tell faction to go first. We got both our spies and both of our special cards. See, this is where you start really cooking. So you get Vess away. Yep, okay, perfect. Let's give Kira away. And we get a decoy, I'll take it. So I want to see what his leader card is. So I got one of those that can go front or middle row, ranged or close combat. So draw an extra card at the beginning of battle. Okay, so he already used that. That works for me. We're gonna use our spies up. Get 2 cards. I'm not so happy about a decoy right now. I mean, I am, because we have one, and now if he plays our spies back, we can get our stuff back. And then go around and play some more spies, but... Ooh, so that means he got a special card back. So they passed, get our spy. Wow, we got all of our blue stripes commandos, so that's good. And we can get 2 people back, so we could put pressure and win this. We need 14. So we could use Vernon Roche and then like Zoltan Shive to win, and we could get 2 of our cards back. 3 of them back, actually. If we play the decoy. I think this will be the best play. Be tied up with him, but be up around. Plus, we'll get a card back. So there we go, and we can get all 3 of those back. So let's just play something to get him to play something. We can play this even as well if we need to. Get there, then we can go into the last round, quote unquote, tied up on cards, but we can revive 2 of our people. So I think that could be good for us. Plus we got all of our Blue Stripes commandos. There we go. But now he can maybe get, hopefully some of this comes from his hand. Nope, none of that came from his hand. So that's basically a 9-card play. But we'll just play Vernon Roche, set the tone. Play Yorvith, so that's good. We'll play our Crinfried. Got Torrential Rain, that's fine. So now you have that out, we might as well just play our Trebuchet. Fuck it. Make you feel good about it. Play our Blue Stripes Commando. Get our Medic. And we'll get the Trebuchet back, because we're at least going to get rid of the Torrential Rain. So, at least that Isengrim Folatana or something like that. Which makes all of his in the front row better. Get our Blue Stripes Commando, catch up a little bit. Milva. Makes all of those better too. Play our Decoy on her. Say Thensis or something like that? I don't know. I gotta see. I want to see what these two were. No, it goes back to me. I want to see what is this? This Say Synthesis, I guess. Pretty good card. And then who was this guy? Isengrim Folatiarna or something like that. I'm very bad at pronouncing these names. So let's go ahead and play her again. Get our Ballista back for the Trebuchet. He passed. Perfect. I think we're actually in a decent spot here. Yeah, because as soon as we play our leader card, I think that puts us in the lead. Yeah, perfect. We can play Yennefer. And then use Yennefer to get Zoltan Shive back. And we win, but he had a good deck, because as you can see, once they start getting the special 10 power cards, where we have the one of them, with the crowns, come on, you got to give us something good, my man. Vermeed. It bothers me that people give us cards from decks that they don't play. Like, it makes sense they wouldn't want to use their good cards, but... Okay, 2. Cool. I'm not a huge fan of that. Thanks, buddy. Is that not the door? That looks like the door. It looks the same exact as that. That's interesting. Alright, let's see what else we have around in Oxenfurt. See if we got any other shop keeps. I don't see anything around over here. Whereabouts are we in town? It's around the more northern parts. So we do need to go back like around the southern parts. A little bit. So maybe just do a little circle here.
Crawl back under your rock.
Oh, back under my rock. Go fuck yourself, Brody. So, we'll go more to the more... I guess it'd be the southern part. Yeah, I was talking about going more to the more northern part, but actually it would be more the southern part. See if I see anything. Nope, we already talked to all of the people that are on the map currently, so that's good. And I believe we ran past all of this already, so if anything was going to be marked on the map, it would have been by now. But we can still kind of check around. Check around the buildings. What's in here? Oh, locked. Okay, perfect. Nothing of interest for me then. Anything up around over here? Yep, that's where our fast travel point would be. So I'm not really seeing a whole lot of anything of interest. And then over here is a more southern part, but I'm pretty sure it's all blocked off. This is where like the school is, and I'm pretty sure it's all blocked off. This is where Oxenfurt Academy was, and they're like, nope, fuck this place. All the books are thrown out, all that stuff. Redanian soldier, hey, what's up?
Huh? What the fuck?
Oh, we just can walk past the guy?
Enjoy living, freak.
Well, I can. So, yeah, with the school, it looks like it's all like closed up or something. But can't go there and do anything there. So take another little quick peek around the, what would this be? The east side of the town. Take a little meander around this way. That's locked up too, damn.
Same as always.
The sooner our lads beat the black ones.
And here we go. An armorer. Blacksmith. What's up, dude?
Ah, a customer.
Alright, see if you have any cards for
Show
sale.
me what you got on offer.
Usually it's just the shopkeepers who have them, not this. So again, great silver sword. 44 more than what we have right now, which is insane. But unfortunately, we can't really use it. And it doesn't really appear. Manuscript page for moon dust. Do it yourself. Yeah. Nothing really that we need. So we can just go ahead and play him in Gwent.
What would you say to a little game of Gwent?
We won't use the Nilfgaardian Empire, obviously. Nothing in our northern realms that we want to use, so he uses a monster deck. So we didn't get any of our special cards, but we did get 2 spies, which is good. So let's redraw Sabrina, medic, I'll take it, and Siegfried, we get Vest, so it's basically an even turnout there. It's a Frightener. Let's see what deck he has. So double of close combat, cool, unless there's a commander's horn. So, well, let's use our spy. Got some decent cards back. You got a decoy. So he's gonna get some spies too. We got a decoy back, so that's cool. Maybe he'll use his spy. And none of those came from his deck, so this is not, or all of those came from his deck, I should say. None of them came from his hand. So I just want to play a little bit, get him to keep playing. Yep, there we go. Use our spy so we can decoy it back, and now he got something powerful off of that. So unfortunate, he used our spy to get something powerful. There we go. We got another decoy, which we could use for our medic, so that works out pretty well for us. I think we take the 3-card lead. He didn't use the crones or anything though, which isn't great for us. There we go. One of them came from his hand though, so that's good. So we're just gonna start using power cards because we have to win now. Okay, looks like he doesn't have anything there because it looks like he's gonna go for the win this round. Okay, not, but he used the crones, so I'll take that. So this will get us 16 if we use this, so it wouldn't be enough. So let's use Sheila, because this is the only set of 2 cards that's going to get us done. So we'll use those 2 that give us the lead, and then we will pass. So we'll have a 2-card lead going into the final part, which is good for me. I'll use Death Mold, but he still has his. I don't like that he still has his commander's thing, and we don't really have anything big in here that we can get back. We get our 2 6s back, which I mean is 12 points. He's doubling that, and he kept his spy there. I don't know, man. This is gonna be close. A commander's horn on his siege row. This is going to be very close. Ice Giant is now a 10, though. We'll use this. He's still got 3 cards left. He can commander's horn all of it. God damn. Let's play her. Actually, no, we're gonna do our blue stripes. Get a werewolf. He's got 1 left. Gonna come down to this. It's gonna be a close one, lads. Clear weather. Okay, actually, we might be fine. He just doesn't have the final oomph to pull his cards to the to the promised land. He has good cards though. Let's get our Blue Stripes Commando back. I didn't even think of that part of getting both of them back. So there we go, man. That was tough. I feel like we could have played some of that a little bit better too. But get our 20 crowns. And Emil Regis Rohlek Terrazif or something like that. It looks like another Nilfgaardian card. We just see, yep. Oh. What is it though? Men, the polite ones at least would call me a monster, blood drinking freak. So he's like a fucking vampire that is part of Nilfgaard or some shit? I don't know. Whatever. Cool. Alrighty. Well, let's see if we got anything else on the eastern side here. Radovid is a stern ruler. Totally. Very stern. Radovid the Stern, I believe he's called from the books we read.
Enjoy living, freak.
And this guy we've already talked to, correct? 'Cause this is the guy that has the weird double door. Yeah, where it looks like there's two doors, but there isn't. Cool. Alright.
Everyone to me!
Everyone to you, to you.
Choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
I'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel. Damn, bro. That's not very nice. Alright, I think there is a fast travel beacon over here too, so we'll go ahead and grab this. And I think what we will do, this is the Novigrad gate. Okay, so I think we're like closer to Novigrad now. If we actually pull up the world map. Kind of, because we'll go around and obviously Novigrad's up here. But, so I think what we're going to do is actually go to the Inn at the Crossroads and go win our card there. And then this will have been like a kind of full Oxenfurt tour and Gwent playing episode. So, there we go, Inn at the Crossroads back down here, back up here. So let's go over there. We can go play the Inn at the guy at the Inn at the Crossroads. And like I said, go from there.
What about them mines who took the wenches from Bellow?
He's an arse, not a baron. A bandit with sorry rabble.
So where is our innkeeper?
Or what?
Remember the times
This is just a peasant. That's just a peasant.
Not down to live like ordinary folk.
Where is our innkeeper?
Not looking good.
I guess it is 7 p.m. Let's just see if we can take a little meditation to the morning, I guess then. Go to 8 a.m., take some sleep. I always thought this was like sleep, but I guess he's technically just meditating. He doesn't need to sleep, right? Why are we all spitting? What the fuck? There we go. There's our innkeeper that we talked to. What's up, dude?
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, hey, we can learn some more about the Bloody Baron, too.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved him out, but the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Alright, so he is bloody and ruthless, but the reason he got it isn't. So, you know, it is what it is. How long has he ruled here?
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch, give him a true title.
That is what he said. Alright, well, what we're really here for is a game of Gwent, but actually...
Wouldn't mind a drink.
I want to
Show me
see
what you
if
got.
he has anything. I don't remember if we actually looked last time, and if he'll take our meat for $2. Yes, he will, or 2 crowns. There you go. Thank you for that. And then what are you taking this at, for 4? I think we'll keep our honeycomb for now. We don't need the 68 crowns that bad. But he doesn't have any Gwent cards. I don't care about that. So how about a game of Gwent?
They say you play cards.
I don't speak idly then. Times are tough, and rare cards are often worth more than a fistful of gold. So, will you play?
I certainly will play.
Let's
play. Ha! Like, let's play The Witcher. No. Alright, we're gonna use our normal deck, always. So he's got a Nilfgaardian Empire deck. Alright, so we got Vernon, which is good, but we didn't get any of our spies, so... Dang, we didn't get shit for our spies. So that kind of sucks. We did get a decoy if he has some spies, though. So look at 3 random cards, so that's fine. I feel like you already know. I feel like the computer already knows the cards we have. So we'll start off just playing something. Get him to play a 10, I'll take that. Play Kira Metz. Alright. Just play one of these then. There we go, using up some cards, I'll take that. And we can get 2 back or like possibly. So we'll play this, I have no problem playing that. And you use Mortison. And I think when we're down to 6, I think we just give you the round. He plays a spy, I'll take it. Which is gonna make it harder for us to win this round now. But, you know, it kind of is what it is. Get our 2 cards back. So now we can still use this strategy. I think we just go and use Vernon Roche to win the hand. Sucks to use him and then we can't get him back, and now we get spies. Isn't that just great? Well, at least it's only 4. The best one is Thaler. As you guys have seen, he has 1. So you can look at 3 cards from us. That's good. Hope he didn't see all of our Blue Stripes commandos. Oh, so now he's got this. Is he going to play a spy? Yes, he is. That spy kind of helps us for now, so I think we'll just kind of hold on to it with our decoy. Because, yeah, he got more cards out of it. Ooh, he can get another one. His 10 back. This guy is killing it. We're still close, so I think we just take this back. And unfortunately, we get the spy back for him. But we get 2 cards, so I think the 2 cards should be worth more than 7. Hopefully. Kinda. He's got a lot of, like, revive cards, so... Put Vess up there. Put Crinfried out there. It's gonna be a close one. Clear weather. That might mean he's run out of good cards. Hopefully. Nope. It certainly didn't mean that. Play her and then get our catapult back. Okay, still, I think we might pull this out still. Yeah, close one though. It's a close final round. And that's how Gwent gets good at the end, man. It's crazy once you get some more good cards.
I scoffed and lost. Well, stupidity's got its price. My prize card's yours.
Be something northern, please. Menno Kurhern. I mean, he actually used the Nilfgaard one, though, so that at least makes sense. That he gave us a Nilfgaardian card. We get our 25 XP.
Loaded with all kinds of fat.
And I don't really remember what it was. It was Moen Corn or something like Corn. Oh, yeah. Dang. Special card, and then you get the Black Infantry Archers, so you can get a lot of, and the Zeracanian Fire Scorpions. heavy ones than the regular ones. Like, the Nilfgaardian decks are pretty good too. Once you get like spies and stuff in that deck too, you got a pretty good deck. But right now we only have, I think, the one spy, if any. Actually, do we have any spies in our Nilfgaardian deck? No, we don't have any spies as of now, so it's like we're not using all that. But all right, well, I think that's about it. We went through Oxenfurt. We played a bunch of, we're gonna run out here so we don't have people yelling at me the whole time. But yeah, we played a bunch of Gwent, which is always fun. A lot of our episodes are gonna be us playing Gwent because we're trying to get all the cards. So yeah, we played a bunch of Gwent, and we did a bunch of other fun stuff as far as like going around Oxenfurt and kind of showing all the different things that you can do in Oxenfurt with the different like haircuts and the armorers and where you can get those guys and the shopkeepers and stuff. I think we got everybody, but we'll probably be back there at some point to make sure that we got it all. But in the next episode, I think what we should probably do is we could do this Forefathers Eve, but I think what we will actually do is I think we will do this Merry Widow, go to Lindenvale and take on a contract, and then if that doesn't take too long, I don't quite know what we'll do from there. I guess we could just kind of look at the map, see if there's any question marks around by Lindenvale. Where is Lindenvale for us here? It's over here. Maybe we could take these question marks in like the forest, or these ones over by Rearden Manor, kind of see if they're on level for us. Kind of just go around and check some question marks and such, because we got quite a few of them now. But we'll kind of play it by ear after that. We'll kind of do some probably random stuff after that. But in the next part, we will take on this contract at the very least. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.